Hello everyone, I'm Aaron the Black Dragon and welcome back to Plants vs Zombies. Let's get zen. In the last episode I got 2 plants from just normal everyday combat. Let's just buy 2 of them. Thank you, Crazy Dave. And today we're gonna find out what plants I actually got out of these combats before we jump back in to the minigames, where we are close to finishing everything off. It will happen with next week that we're done with the minigames. Not this week. But next week we will be done with the minigames. But first let's find out what we got there, because they do not look like the marigolds. Little hint, they're not. But let's see what we got there. Oh, we already have fertilizer. It's a gloom shroom, but he's sleepy. Or they are. Do mushrooms have gender? That's my question to you now. You can answer that whatever way you like. As long as it's inclusive. Ha! Ooh, we got a coffee bean. Nice, coffee bean and shroom. Sad thing is with the shrooms we cannot do anything until I buy another theme. And for them we would need the mushroom garden. I don't have that money right now, so we cannot do that. But we can buy ourselves a snail. And with the snail now crawling around, the snail will help us collect money and do its thing. So pointless for the moment, but whatever. Let's jump into more minigames. Bobsled Bonanza, I hate that one. It's only that, and I hate them. Bobsled Bonanza is one of the things that I hated the most. So, we will want to have stuff that can get rid of the Zambonis as fast as possible, and we also want to have the spikeweed. If we would have the rock spikes or whatever they call, then I would also say go for them immediately. I might actually not take the cherry bombs because these 2 will be good enough in and of themselves. Let's get these 2 things with us. So let's go. We definitely want to get rid of everything that's iced up. But yeah, I hate Bobsled Bonanza. It's one of the most infuriating minigames. It might also be one that I just might lose. Yeah, let's just plant those down. Whenever we can plant down the Tangle Kelp right now, we should plant it down, because it will be a little while until I get my defense out right now. Spikeweed for right now not too helpful. Okay, first thing has started off. I'm gonna wait just a smidgen here with what I wanna do. Well, actually, let's just plant you there. Okay. And this is the first bobsled. The answer is no. Get away. And now we will have the problem here. All of them get hit, however, with that. And if I have the spikeweed, at least get some sort of damage onto them. And I will more... Oh, come on. Just want to have another spikeweed there for the time being. Just so that I can say, hey, we're fine. Nothing bad could ever happen to us. It 100% will. So let's make another double sunflower here. I wanna say technically that's all you would need, but I'm way too afraid of doing it that way, because I hate this. Let's let the squash deal with that. Let's get rid of that lane here, because I definitely don't, under any circumstance, wanna have the bobsleds come into the lane where I only have sunflowers at the moment. Because that would be bad. Let's have you here. Because that will also take out the thing that I hate so much. Okay, we're getting to the point where I feel a lot better about what's going on. Actually, you know what? Let's do that. No, you're not gonna get there. I won't let you. I might let you. No. Now the question is, what will happen? Where will they come from? Okay, that's still okay for me. Okay, give me a moment. And I am back. Sorry, that was probably one of the most important phone calls that I had in a while. Actually, let's get rid of you completely. So that lane right here is still a little bit in a tough spot, but not a bad spot, just a tough spot. And I have the first 3-peater out, which I find really good. And let's just make sure that there is no bobsleds coming at any point in time anymore. And just have some kelp down there as well. Again, the kelp is mostly here in case something happens. It shouldn't, but it could. Let's just do that. Seeing how I still could not get rid of that lane. And yeah, really what you want to do is get rid of the bobsled zombies as fast as possible. That was just a confirmation mail that I got there, so don't worry about anything. There's way too much going on there, and you know what? I don't care about it anymore. Just know that I don't. I don't anymore. I'm fine. Nope. At this point I wanna try to make sure that I have the squash and everything and the spikeweed ready for wherever they might come. And once I get the 3-peaters out, I should be mostly fine at this point. Okay. So we got through the toughest part of this, and that is just survive them trying to get out. I mean, we're still not out of it. 100% not out of that yet. Now it's time to also get some fire in there and support everything with more firepower. Let's make more twin sunflowers. So where are you gonna come? Pep, there you go. Next up, more fire. I cannot plant any fire on the water because I did not get the lily pads. But quite frankly, that's not what we're after here. You just need to be worried about getting rid of... Okay, that nearly was a bad decision. Because you definitely don't want to have the freaking ice again. And at this point in the game, it really is going to push for the ice. But I'm not gonna let it. And whenever I can plant something down that will prevent them from doing the thing, I will try to do so. Come on, spikeweed, come on, there you go. Sadly, that will cost me a lot of sun that I may or may not have. But then again, as you can see, we are really, really well protected. So I do not need these spikeweeds down here anymore. Let's just try and get those out there. More twin sunflowers. Squash, if I would need them, I could plant them now. We are looking so incredibly good right now. Okay, another big wave of zombies. Once you are gone, there you go. Pop, That popped 2 tires at once, which is glorious. There's another 2 gone. Gonna plant down another one of these. The answer is no. Again, you definitely don't want them to get more ice out there. Ice will be your biggest enemy from this point on. They're gonna come. Nope. I would love to have more twin sunflowers. It might have been a bad decision. Well, actually, since you decided to pop out somewhere where nothing bad could happen to me anymore, I did not care. Don't care. There you go. I definitely need more firepower for... Okay, that's gonna be bad. Squash him. I'm still not worried about the water lanes. I'm a little bit worried about the water lanes. Okay, come on. Third one there. Okay, this might end up badly. Or might just work out. Let's see. Okay, good. Okay, should definitely do these things. I just now realized that I completely slept on that. Huge wave of zombies. Final wave. At that point, we only need to survive. Well, actually, at this point, we have won it. Yeah, so let's just plant another one there. And if they get too close down there, they're gonna get eaten up. It's that easy. There you go. They're not gonna help a lot, but they will help a little bit. Yeah. You don't really have to protect your water lanes. It will work out itself if you just take some 3-peaters and just go at it like this. The main thing here is to get rid of the Zomboni so that you do not have to deal with the bobsleds. Nice. Anyway, we did that. Hate that one the most. That one is the most annoying one. Zombie Nimble, Zombie Quick is also a frustrating one, but less so in my opinion. Things here also just tend to be... You have to do a lot. In this case we need the lily pads. I'm not sure if we will get out the twin sunflowers. We're gonna need those. Just all of the cheap stuff really. And... if we could freeze them, that would be really good. I would love to have the winter melons out there. The chance for me to get that amount of sun with them being so quick is really low. Yeah, most likely I will probably use these two. And let's go. Everything's sped up. So that's what we're gonna have to work with here. It's just bob ahead to the rhythm a little bit faster and think about how we do things a lot smoother than usual. So, come on. Perfection. I like it when the zombies come out exactly where I want them to. I'm gonna start my water defense with just doing that. But yeah, as you can see, this is a sped up version of what you would normally do. Let's have the first snow pea out there already. Seeing how I have the dodge for that. And once they are frozen, things are a little bit easier for us. And yeah, just a lot. Let's have... Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and say that that right there is not how I want it to be. And we're gonna place those here. You just definitely need to look a lot faster than you would normally do. So there we go. Snow pea. Freeze that D-bag. And now stuff can just start to go crazy. I'm just gonna plant down some potato mines all the way up there. That's not what I wanted to do there. That was a misclick. I'm just gonna plant those here. I would have taken the tall nuts with me. I could have had something bigger there. But honestly, I do not care about that too much. Wonder when the first dolphins will pop out. And if they will be as annoying as I think they will be. And says yes, 100% will they be. So I'm gonna plant another one here. And give them another nut. The zombies are so stupid, I don't really know how they could think they can go indeed. My brain saved it. No. Haha, I tricked you into jumping right where you should not jump. The fact that my potato mines are still up front there and have not exploded yet is such a power move. Yeah, we are fine at this point, I would say. I 100% think we're fine at this point. No, I wanted to have that. I also try to move faster than I normally do, which is causing some misclicks. Let's just get the water lanes fully protected there. And then let's just go and protect everything here a little bit more. And then let's start putting out some more defense. Why not? At the moment they just jump over my potato mines, which is totally fine. That's why I planted them here to begin with. But still, that's not what... No, wait, you're wrong. That's a spot for a nut. That's a spot for you. Oh, will they blow up here finally? The answer is yes! They finally blew something up there. Amazing. Only downside is now I have one fully unprotected lane, which I doth not like, so let's protect it. I don't feel like I need to do anything else at this point. I technically could go and just get rid of the sunflowers in the back and we are fine. I have way too much sun for everything. I don't see a problem in this method that I have. Yeah, seriously, we're so fine. We're done. Let it go. Oh, they actually managed to eat through one of my defenses. Too bad there's another one. Yeah, no, that was smooth. Zombie nimble, zombie quick. You just have to know how to play the game and think fast. Other than that, it's no problem. Whack a zombie! Because Whack a Zombie is a fun game. Let's go and eat the gravestones, because we definitely want to get rid of those. If we would want to, we could also just say, hey, let's plant the potato mine. It might be helpful later on. But for the time being, if we can get rid of the gravestones that are that far up front, that's what I would recommend doing. Come on. Give me something more challenging. Whoopsie, sorry. I overstrumped there a little bit. Hello? Nope. No. You go. Actually, I should have taken out one of the graves up there. Or actually, there's something else that you could do, and that is get rid of the graves everywhere else except for one lane. Because if zombies spawn, then they only spawn in one lane. So let's get rid of everything that's down there. That way I don't have to worry about that anymore. See, and now I'm just focused on the upper lanes. I have less travel to do with the mouse. And we're totally fine. See? Ooh, there they come. Just wondering when the stronger zombies will pop out finally. Oh, sorry, I thought we had a cone on your head. Do something! Not something like this. Can I have some sun again, please? You! No? You! You! You? Anyone here? I'm pretty sure someone around here has some sun in their stomach. Or their noggin. No, no. Stop that. Ooh. They tried to swarm me. Ah, there we go. Don't care about the one that's that far up front because my reflexes are good enough. Let's just get rid of everything that's... Ooh, thank you for your plant. Why do you have those? That's something that I really would love to know. See, but it's really not a big deal. Especially if you know, especially if you're good at button mashing. Hey. Yeah. Hey there, Millie. How's it going? Millie just came over. The answer is no. Wanted not to do that. Oh, Millie is laying down next to me. Okay. Need to open up a can of pow. Let's get rid of that. Now everything was supposed to only play up there. What? No. That's not what I wanted to do. 100% not. Oh gosh. My finger gets tired from that. The answer is no. All just up here. And there you go. That's how you do it. All in one lane. My finger hurt so dang much. Ouch. And that wasn't even that bad. It was just ouch. So, now we go with the last stand. Sounds epic for not being the final thing that we get. There's a lot of zombies. You want to prepare yourself. You don't get sunflowers. You only get to spend a certain amount of sun. You have 5,000 sun that you can spend. So prep yourself well because you have to deal with everything. One of the things that I remember working really well was take those, some repeaters, some torchwood. You could also go for the melon pulse because they deal a lot of damage, but that's 500 here, so you could get like 10 out of them out at once. That might not be enough. I want to have these things here as well. And you could save up some money for like stuff like squash or cherry bombs. So, can you survive for 5 flags? Let's just see. Where I'm with my money at this point. If I do that, that's a lot of damage right there. Let's just go and do those things. I have 500 left. I'm gonna keep those 500. Let's see. I don't know. I don't remember what my method for this was. I just know that shooting fire everywhere is the thing that deals the most damage. But with the 500 we have some good defense. And we can do a lot of good there. As you can see, first flag just goes down like nothing. Because I don't know if it was double the damage or triple the damage of every P with the fire. And we're shooting out 4 Ps, and even if that's doubled, that would be the equivalent of 8 Ps that are shot at the zombies there. So we are really good here. So we just have to sit around and wait for them to run into my fire. I don't remember if in the last scene we got sun in between the stages or not. I don't think so. But I might also just be 100% wrong about that. We'll see. We'll see in a moment. And there's different ways that you can do this, different builds, different strategies. So don't feel yourself pressured into doing any one thing. You can do so much here. I just personally really like the fire method because it's an effective one. What I also like is if you have spikeweed, place that up front. That helps a lot with damage dealing. So we get sun at the end. We cannot switch out the plants that we have. With 800 we could get 4 more pea shooters out, and honestly we're looking good in terms of a defense, so I'm gonna do that. The water lane will not need as much because the things that are popping out in the water are more fragile. So let's continue on the onslaught. Except for the bucket heads, but they are the most problem that we will have in the water lane. It's honestly just on land enemies that are going to be a problem for us in the long run. Let's see, next I would really love to get some pumpkins on all of the tall nuts, just for some extra survivability. So let's just see how this will go. But yeah, now everything will go down so much faster. Yeah, the screen door didn't even get a lot of distance there. And the newspaper zombie is down before it even realized its newspaper was gone, so... Yep, the damage that we clock out right now is really good. We could have actually pushed everything up a little bit further, but you know, wanted to keep it safe since I haven't done this in a good while. Football players still frustrating, but yeah. It's just the tall nut down at the bottom that actually has taken the most like abuse at this point, so... Once I get the sun to buy myself some... things, some pumpkins, there we go. The one at the bottom is definitely the one that's gonna get some help there first. And also the upper one in the water. Because these two have taken the most abuse here at the moment, so let's help them survive a little bit longer. Replenish their HP. Because placing another tall nut onto them to replenish the HP is like a dumb idea at this point, because they still look good. Just making sure that they stay fresh, that's the important thing here. But yeah, you see, just have a lot of fire shot everywhere and you're okay. And also, if you would place all of the snow peas out, the winter melons out, that also would do a whole ton of good for you. You would not get the fire damage, but everything would be slower, and honestly the winter melons are one of the strongest things in the game, in my opinion. Especially with the splash damage that you can do with the melons, period. This will go by super nice and easily for you. Huge wave of zombies. There we go, finally. 2 more nuts have been attacked. Not like I actually like seeing that, but... Also that's why we have the tall nuts, so that those D-bags cannot just jump over them and I'm running into a lot of trouble there. Okay, pumpkin's gone. Do not like that. Upper water. The first water lane had to take a lot of abuse there. So support on that lane. Let's continue. Pretty sure now it's gonna be the lower lane that's gonna get a lot more abuse, but yeah, whatever. But for the most part, this is just sitting around and waiting and hoping that your defense strategy works out. Also, the other reason why the water lane needs less defense than the ground lanes is just they are slower. Also, as you could see that right there, the fire also deals like amounts of splash damage to the zombies behind. Except for the screen doors, sadly, but it also deals damage to other zombies in that lane, so that's also a reason why the fire is so strong. It's not as strong of a splash damage as the melons do, but it still pays out in dividends in the long run. Especially since when you have some big zombies like the football players tank a lot of hits, it's good to know that the zombies behind them are not completely invincible. So here is where we're gonna have some problems, I think. Yeah, that's gonna be... No, gonna have to do that. I hate that I had to do this, but I cannot have that ladder there. I mean, we're still good in defense, so no problem. But if they can't just waltz over everything, that's not good. Come on. So let's get ourselves some defense back there, and you are crying, so you need that. Let's go. Fourth legs completed. And honestly, at this point, I don't feel threatened by it. Yes, it gets a lot stronger, but they barely scratched my defense line. With exception for one crying nut there. And I have so much still back there that I feel like we're gonna do this no problem. And again, I invite you to go in there and experiment around with what you can do, because there's so many incredibly freaking strong methods of placing your plants and what plants you actually use for that to just wreck shop here and not having any problems. We might later on with another... I think that's in the survival category actually. I might actually show you one of the more famous builds here, let's say it like this, to stay alive. Like that is one of those builds that I saw that was like, you may never die if you do it like this. May. So we're gonna try that on as well. Upper lane looks like it's struggling a little bit. I can't really do anything to support that there, but yeah, I'm not too threatened that Tallnut still has a good chunk of health. Yeah, now there's only a little bit left. Yeah, no, we're good. No, those are two. Okay, that was frustrating. But we did it anyway. Because we're just that damn handsomely good. Anyway, we've unlocked another minigame. And now, there's only 4 minigames left, meaning with next episode we will be done with the minigames, which then means we will jump into puzzle, sorry, after that. Survival is a little bit later. Anyway, we have a few more plants here. gonna take a look at them next time as well. Hope you all enjoyed it. See ya then. Bye.